Chilling, relaxing. My kids coming home from school. I'm gonna get some food. It's like every day is like a deja vu, you know. Wake up when I want, go get a whole bunch of food, enjoy life to the fullest, hang out. You don't realize I spend so much time with my family. People tell me, you don't spend enough time with your family. I don't spend enough time with my family. I'm with my family every day. We eat together every day. I'm with them all day long. I'm with them every weekend. I mean, I don't know how much more time I could spend with my family. You think of people who are doctors, people who are lawyers, they never see their kids. They got like a nanny who raises their kids. And they say, I don't see my kids, the haters. You don't see your kids enough, Father. I'm like, well, I see them every day. I don't know. I think my kids are getting sick of seeing me. That's how much I see them. Ignore the haters. How you doing, brother? I liked all your comments except you don't like a GMC. Hey, listen, I like it. It's a good car. I got the dual sunroof. I got the Bose system, and that car kicks friggin' ass. Let me tell you. You know what I mean? It's got the leather seats. It drives smooth. Listen. I didn't get the Yukon. People all break my balls. My wife, you know, she can't drive big trucks. And I know what they're all saying. They're like, well, why don't you get a truck for you and get a car for your wife? Eventually I will. But right now, my wife doesn't do much driving anyway because of a medical condition. God bless her. So I don't need two cars right now. You know what I mean? I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, look, bottom line is this: it drives good, it looks good, the sound system is great, and that's all. Listen, I don't need it. What else do I need? You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to great music. The sound quality from the Bose system is great. It drives smooth. It's a nice looking car. I got the two sunroofs. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying to you mechanically that maybe there's better cars, and I'm definitely not trying to argue with you. I'm just saying that for my purposes, just for what I want to get out of it, it does the job. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a car's got to get me from point A to point B, and the GMC does that. It does it in a very. I think it's a luxury car. People say it's not luxury. Listen, I got the wood trim. I got the leather seats. I mean, it's very luxury to me. I got the heated seats. It heats my back. It heats my ass. I mean, what else do I mean, what else do I need? You know what I mean? Everything's power on it. So it's got the third level. I got the third level. The seats go down, and it's got a lot of room when I go to the supermarket and I get food. It's got a tremendous amount of room, a tremendous amount of room. You know what I mean? But it is a reasonable priced car. I mean, it's not a crazy expensive car, and I think for the price that I paid, I think I got a lot. I got a the panorama. I got the double sunroof. I got the Bose system. I got the leather seats. I got the heated ass, heated back. I got all this space in the car. It's a three level. I got the seats go down to the third level. I'm just saying for my family, that's all we need. Maybe everybody else has a different need. You know what I mean? That's what we need. We need to be able to go to the supermarket. We need to be able to pack the car up with food. It drives great. You know what I mean? It looks great. I got the sunroof. What else do I need? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, could I have gotten the Yukon? Absolutely. But I don't need it. You know what I mean? And why spend all that additional money? Plus, my wife will never drive a car that big. It'll never happen. No effing way. Your father sounds like a very talented man. God bless him. But the haters just they try to make it seem, with my GMC that it's a piece of shit car. Look, any which way you twist it, it's a $30,000 car. I paid it in full. There's no note on the car. I traded in my minivan. I paid the rest in cash. So it's an asset. Look, it's a depreciating asset. I'm not looking at it in terms of an investment, but at least it's something I could trade in again. So, if I want to upgrade down the line, I trade in my Arcadia and I get another car. You know what I mean? So it's got low mileage. It's good. All these haters, they have all these opinions. They make me, especially that guy Dale. Like, here's a guy who drives a friggin' 2010 Mazda, and he's got an opinion about my Arcadia. I'm like Dale. I have a $30,000 car. You have a $1,000, and he's breaking my balls. This guy. You can fix any car anytime. Awesome. Is your father still alive? God bless him. I'll use him when I need him to fix things. A beast, baby. God bless him. So we'll talk a little bit about the stock market. He's 78 today. God bless him. Very, very beautiful. Beautiful. God bless him. He's strong like a bull, like a rock. Um, Look, people don't understand a lot of things about the ape father. I'm not really a big person in the stock market. I'm really not. I really never was, if you want me to tell you the truth. I never was. I was always a guy who liked gold. I'm very, very big into cash and gold my whole life. My whole life, I'm a cash guy. I'm a gold guy, precious metals. The reason why, I mean, look, from time to time, I owned a little Bitcoin, I owned a little cryptocurrency, and I did have stocks, but it was more like day trading back in 2020. I day traded a lot. That was it. But primarily, I'm a gold guy. I'm a cash guy. And the reason I went so heavy, I went so big into AMC, I don't know. I was convinced. I was convinced that this thing was going to be the Moaz, man. I was talking to people from every country. They were contacting me from Italy, from Germany, Scotland, Ireland. I had a guy from Africa who we You know what I mean? I got my brother Andrea from Italy. I'm talking to people all around the country who own AMC. And I never saw anything like this before. I never saw something where 90% of it was owned by retail. Like, we owned the whole float, we owned the whole company. And then there was all these rumors. The synthetic shares could be in the billions, could be in the trillions. Again, I'll say it's alleged, but I decided to take a big risk. I really never did anything like this before, and I threw 185,000. It was exactly $185,500 in AMC. I bought it very high. I bought it at $53 a share, like a Babaluke, like a Studot. Because I was listening to Lou. Lou was saying like, oh, the true price of AMC is 10,000 a share, 15,000 a share. Lou was primarily one of the reasons I got AMC. Before I had my YouTube channel, I was watching that freaking idiot. And he was making all these very emotional, touching videos. If your family has cancer, this is the answer. AMC is the answer for you and your family to help with the medical bills and all of that. And I was all fucked up in my head. My wife had cancer. I didn't know what was going to happen next. And I was really looking for something that was going to take my wealth, over the top. Life changing wealth, generational wealth. I dumped all of it into AMC, man. I dumped all it wasn't, see, people misunderstood when I said life savings. It was my liquid. This was the key, savings. It was at the time, that was all the cash I had to my name, was my liquidity. I mean, obviously, people are idiots. They know I have a house. What I mean? They know I have savings. So it's like they just, people had this thing where they thought I literally put like every single dollar I had to my name into AMC. No, I had other money. Um, but then it all went downhill. AMC just freaking became a disaster. Now I'm down a shitload of money, and I've been buying ever since. I've been lowering my cost average. There's really not much I could do with AMC except hold at this point. There's really, I sometimes want to come up with this creative video like the common sense investor. Like Lou's always talking about. Will you be in the settlement, the share recalls, the judge? It's just, look, there's not much we can really do here. There's not much we can do. I'm just trying to be optimistic. Trying to be optimistic that no matter which direction that we go, try to be positive because that's all we can do. We can only be positive. I did not, Detective Pikachu, if you think I would sell at over a $200,000 loss, then you're as stupid as your friggin' name. You're a nut job. What are you, nuts? I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna lose $200,000. What are you, crazy? No effing way. I'm adding to my AMC, you friggin' Mama Luke. But why is, let me ask you a question, Detective Pikachu. Okay. I tried to be transparent with all of you. Listen to me. Who was more transparent than the Apefather? Who was more transparent than me? Do you know what I get in return, Detective Pikachu? This is what this meatball doesn't understand. This friggin' guy, this Babaluke, Detective Pikachu. Do you know that people harass my mother? They harass my wife. They harass my children. Do you understand that? I know you don't understand that. They call Child Protective Services on my children. There's an open report. Someone went to my son's school because one of you haters claimed that I starved my children and then I locked them in the closet. That's what the Child Protective Service report said. Okay? Then you got these DoorDash people coming to my house at midnight, knocking on the door, almost gave my mother a freaking coronary arrest. I freaking almost gave her a heart attack. Okay? You have people coming here from Craigslist friggin' ads telling me that I'm giving away TVs, I'm giving away all this shit. Yeah. And I'm supposed to be more transparent with people like you, right? Yeah. No thanks. I'll keep, look, what I decided to do, and I don't really give a rat's ass what you think, Detective Pikachu, I'm leading my channel more towards a food channel. That's what I'm doing. So what I try to do is the strategy of my channel is I show fun coupons. I have to show fun coupons because I have to show the means of how I'm buying food. But most of my videos are now food related. They're food related. So I'm trying to exit myself from stocks. I could assure you I have AMC. I could assure you I have GameStop, and I could assure you I have AQST. Am I going to show it to you? No. Because, look, first of all, it's none of your business. Okay? My portfolio is none of your business. Second of all, I want to steer away. Aren't, I don't know, aren't all of you noticing that I don't talk that much about stocks? Like, I'm not like Lou. Every video that Lou puts out is AMC, AMC, AMC. I don't talk about stocks that much. I really don't. Like, if you watch, like, I put out for Mother's Day, I think I put out 30 food videos. The other day, I put out like 25 food videos. My channel is edging more towards food. What's exactly lies? Apefather guaranteed Lou would not surpass him for 20 years. What do you mean that Lou would not surpass him? What are you talking about? You talking about views? Look, Detective Pikachu, for the final time, my father left money in a trust for his grandchildren. That's it. Everything that you see, I accomplished on my own. I bought my own house. The only reason why it is in my mother's name, there's a reason for this. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer. You all don't understand this. Her mastectomy cost $250,000. Her chemo treatments cost $75,000 a pop. There's reasons for things. End result, I am power of attorney over my mother's estate. I call the shots. I control all assets. I control the estate. That's all you need to know. So you can keep dancing around all of this shit that I live in my mother's house. You can keep dancing around that I inherited money from my father. None of it is true. My children inherited money from my father. That's the way he wanted it. And if I did, what do I get? So let me ask you a question, Detective Pikachu. If I show you the letter, okay, so what is in it for me? How much money will you give me? Is there a benefit if I show you that my wife got turned down for her Social Security benefits, disability? So what's in it for me? Tell me. Make me an offer. Make me an offer, Detective Pikachu. Will you give me $50,000 in cash if I show it. Now, here's the thing. How about this? We make a bet. If I cannot provide you that letter, then I have to give you $50,000. I have to find it. I gotta find the letter. All right. I'm gonna tell my wife we're gonna try to find the letter. Okay. We're gonna try to find the letter tonight. Okay. I promise you, Detective Pikachu. I give you my word. I will try to find the letter that she was declined for Social Security. And if I find the letter, hopefully tonight, I will make a video. I'll even address it to you. Okay, I'll address it to you. We'll become good buddies, yeah, I'm sure. Sam the Great said the same thing to me. Sam the Great said, Apefather, if you just show, because he thought I was full of shit, he goes, if you just show that you lost $40,000 at the casino, he wanted to see my win-loss statement. He said, I will be your best friend. He says, I will never doubt you again. He says, you're a man of your word. So I had to dig through my garage. I found it. I found my win-loss statement from the Tropicana. I made a video showing I lost $40,000 at the casino, and now Sam the Great breaks my balls every day about a different issue. So your word, unfortunately, isn't your bond, but it's okay. I'm gonna look for it, Detective Pikachu. Okay, could you at least give me a chance to look for it? I have 100 things in my garage, in my attic. I'll find it. But the regulator, why exactly do you hate me for? Like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, what is it so bad about me? Do I not provide my family with a home? Do I not provide my family? I pay very high taxes in New Jersey to give my children the best education possible. Am I not always by my wife's side? Do I not support her through her battle of breast cancer? Do I not provide my family? Am I not a good son? I took my mother in. I take care of my mother. Like, what is so bad about me that you hate me so much? I'm just trying to understand it. Detective Pikachu, I explained all of this. Okay. They have, I'll tell you what, why don't you all call up the VCF? Can you do me a favor? Obviously, my word is not enough for you. So why don't, this is what you do. Call up the Victims Compensation Fund. They have different like levels of who they pay first. You understand? There's different levels. Okay, so the first people that have to get paid from the fund are first responders. My wife was not a first responder. You understand? Then there are people the next tier who get paid, okay, who, believe it or not, have actually are in a much more serious situation than my wife. Very, very serious. Okay, they expedite these cases. The thing is that my wife is like the third level. That's it. That's how it works. Okay, there are people who wait numbers of years to get this payment. That's the way it is. What do you think? You don't think I want the effing money? You don't think my wife wants the money? We have to wait. We've been awarded it. It's guaranteed. It's going to come when it comes. You don't understand something, Cindy Lou. My wife didn't even know she had cancer, you friggin' idiot. Okay, until like 2017, you friggin' asshole. Okay, this friggin' woman thinks that like my wife filed a claim. As soon as the World Trade Center came down, this is the way that she acts. This woman, my wife ended up filing a claim. Honestly, we didn't even know about the VCF. You want to laugh? Because back around 2017, we didn't even know it existed. It took us a few years. Okay, so she's only filed the claim. I don't think only a few years ago, not that long ago. You have to wait. It's not lies. It's not lies. She has been stage four since 2017. Okay, it started off where the cancer was on her liver. The chemotherapy was able to get the cancer off the liver, and the cancer is on her entire spinal cord. But they reduced it to the point where it was livable. Now I'm going to tell you the truth. My wife was doing very well. She was doing very, very well. But once the cancer went to her brain, okay, it metastasized to the brain. Now we have problems. Okay, she was actually, the way her cancer currently was, she could have lived a very long life. people with bone cancer, believe it or not, they live a while. It was livable. Okay, when they got the cancer off the liver, that was the most important part. But when it metastasized to the brain, it's very bad. They got her on steroids. They're constantly reducing the inflammation. She's not right now a candidate for brain surgery, but now we're dealing with more serious issues. But she did live. You can. There are people who lived. I actually read a story of someone. There was this woman who lived with stage 4 breast cancer for like 25 years. It's crazy, It all depends. See, it all depends. Look, see, let me define to you what stage 4 breast cancer is. Let me define it. It means that the cancer has metastasized past the breast. So as long as it's not on the major organs, you understand? As long as it's not like on pancreatic cancer is the worst. If it's not on the liver, if it's not, the lungs, you know what I mean? Heart, brain, which now fortunately my wife is dealing with, it did metastasize to the brain. If it's just like, on the bones, people have lived with stage 4 breast cancer for a very long time. You're very uneducated. You don't know what you're saying. Can I explain why Mikey is overweight? He likes to eat. Look, he's got a big appetite like his father. He's young. He's a growing boy. I see nothing wrong with him having a big appetite. He's growing. He's getting very tall. And I think, listen, that's it. Healthy boys have big appetites, man. When you're young, you have a big appetite. You know, I'm getting Mike involved a lot. He's very much into law enforcement. Once again, for the summer, he's going into the police academy. They do play football. They play all kinds of sports. There's a lot of exercising involved. It's a summer program. I also have him signed up. He's going to do the karate. Him and Sophia, the taekwondo they're going to do. Sophia does dancing. I'm slowly, surely pushing him towards sports. And the police academy is really introducing him a lot to sports. I don't know what all you people want from me as a growing boy. Look, Cindy, first of all, I don't even know if you're actually a woman. I personally think that you're Lou. I have to tell you the truth. The fact that you have Lou as your middle name, Cindy Lou Who, I don't believe you're a woman. I don't believe that you're honest about having a husband that died from cancer. I don't believe you. Because you want to know something? If you actually really had a husband that died from cancer, you would be a very sympathetic, you would be a very empathetic, emotional person, and you can never talk so harshly. You've wished my wife death on many of occasions. You have wished my wife death. Okay, how can anybody who's lost a loved one to cancer be that heartless, be that cold, be that friggin' evil? Okay, so I do not believe you with your husband. I believe you are lying. I don't even think you're a woman. I think you are Lou. I'm speaking right now to Lou. You are Lou. Okay, how you doing, Lou? What's up, Real Aqua? How you doing, brother? Yeah, but Cindy. Okay, so let me ask you a question, Cindy. If I could prove to you that my wife is not a liar, okay? How about this? How about I could prove to you, I could show you medical records that she had stage 4 breast cancer back in 2017. What would you do at that point? Would you issue both me and my wife a formal apology? Would you make a video on what a piece of shit, low life scumbag, fucking asshole you are? Would you do that? Because it's very easy for me to do this. I could show you that my wife had stage 4 breast cancer back in 2017. Very easy. Okay? You keep calling me a liar. So if I do that, what would you do then, Cindy? What would you do? Would you continue to hate? Would you continue destroying me? Would you get because Cindy, I could show you that my wife had stage 4 breast cancer in 2000. I've literally explained everything to you. I told you what happened. The cancer was on her liver. The chemotherapy got the cancer off her liver. It unfortunately went onto her spinal cord. They were able, through radiation and through chemotherapy, they were able to reduce it to the point where it was manageable, livable. The problem now is that she has cancer that metastasized to her brain. This is the truth. This is what we're dealing with. I know, but the regulator, this woman, supposedly it's a woman, I think it's Lou, she's calling me a liar. She's saying I'm lying about this. Why would anyone, let me ask you a question, right? Why would anyone lie? Can I tell all of you the truth? None of you, listen to me, none of you, because I know you talk about GoFundMe pages. Look, I had a GoFundMe page back in 2017. My family chose to help us. It was a tough time at that point in my life. I did not have a lot of money. Okay. My family helped us. It was something my family did. None of you have donated any money to my wife. None of you. Okay. Whatever I asked for, like, first of all, none of you even did it. But when I offered piano lessons, I was offering a service. I was offering a service, and I said that would help my wife. But you know what's funny? None of you done it. I think the only ape so far that I got, I think, was Kane. Kane did it. Mo Money Investing, I know, did it. Who else did it? Not too many. Maybe three or four apes. Most of my piano students are nationwide. Corporate sponsors I have. Okay, so I don't know what is my benefit to lie to you about my wife's medical condition. None of you are giving me freaking nothing. You're not giving like this woman Cindy Lou acts like she's giving me money and I'm deceiving her or I'm scamming her in some way. Cindy, you haven't given us anything. None of you have given us anything. Okay, so there is no reason I have no benefit to lie about my wife's medical condition. The reason I talk about it, you want to know why? As sick as it is, and this just goes to show you how pathetic my life is, you're like my friends. I use YouTube as a forum. I use YouTube as a forum to vent about my life. And that just goes to show you how pathetic and how sad my life has become that I'm venting to a bunch of Mamalukes like you. See, Cindy, this is where you're a hypocrite. You spend all the time in the world, right? Tell me if I'm lying, Cindy, telling me how little views I get. I swear to you, on every video, Cindy is making fun of me. She's like, "You get no views. Your channel is dead. All this shit. Lou is catching up to you. All this stuff, right? Correct, Cindy? Okay. Now you're saying that I'm using my wife's condition to get views. Do you see how that's very hypocritical? How am I using my wife to get views if I get no views? According to you, Cindy, according to you, I get no views, right? According to you, all my videos get like 10 views, 5 views, right? According to you, Cindy. So now, if I was mentioning my wife and my videos were getting 10,000 views, 20,000 views, 50,000 views, then maybe I would say you had a point. Then maybe I would agree with you and I would say, Cindy, you have a point. But the fact is, it doesn't matter what I talk about. If I talk about my wife's condition, if I talk about Lou, if I play the piano, if I do food videos, all of my videos get the same amount of views. So, in all honesty and fairness, it doesn't matter what I talk about. That's what you don't understand because you're a little freaky, got a couple of screws loose. Okay? It doesn't matter what I talk about. I told all of you, I made a video, I was 100% convinced. I bought the largest steak in Outback Steakhouse history. It was a 150-ounce steak. And I got like something like 100 views. I thought that was going to go viral. I was 100% convinced. And I got like 100 views. There's something, look, I can't prove it, but I'll say it's alleged. I think YouTube is shadow banning my channel because, look, going back when I first started my channel, I got one video got over 100,000 views. Other videos were getting 50,000 views, 25,000 views, 10,000 views. And then suddenly I went from these like tens of thousands of views to getting like 10 views a video, 15 views a video. Look, there's something not right. Okay. But you see, this is what's been working for me lately. I do short videos. And by the way, Cindy, my short videos have nothing to do with my wife's medical condition. I do kind of like Rodney Dangerfield type jokes, Andrew Dice Clay type jokes, right? And they get 5,000, like a lot of my short videos are getting 5,000 views, 4,000 views, 3,000 views. But then the regulator made a very good point. He said, but you're not making a lot of money on these shorts. They pay you very little to nothing. But once again, I don't do YouTube because of money. I'm doing YouTube because I want to become famous. I want to be like the next Mr. Beast. So you want to know something? I don't even care where my views come from. Can I be open and honest with all of you? If let's say my short videos is what's going to do it for me, and my short videos, whatever you want to call it, some people say that I'm spamming when I do short video. I'm not spamming, it's a short video. So if my short videos ultimately wind up getting me hundreds of millions of views, which I think it can, I really think it's very realistic that my short videos can get me hundreds of millions of views, if not even billions. Just my short videos. So in other words, if I completely stop talking about AMC, you want me to actually be honest with all of you? There's really no benefit in me talking about AMC anymore. Every time I do an AMC video, I get like 5 views a video. I get like 10 views a video. So you might be like, why do you do it? I do it because I have a large investment in AMC. I care about my investment, and I try to keep all of you motivated. I want to keep all of you motivated. And I honestly don't even do AMC because of like views. I don't benefit. If you want to know the truth, it would be to my benefit to completely stop talking about AMC and to only do short videos, because short videos is where I get the majority of my views. How Cindy says I've never been honest. I have been honest about every single thing. Tell me where I'm not honest, Cindy. Tell me. I'm not a beggar. Cindy, who gave me money? Cindy, this is what you don't understand, you friggin' moron. I'm the one who gave money to the apes, me. I donated $10,000, over $10,000 of my money to help our ape brothers and our ape sisters in need. Do you know how many apes I helped? Do you know me? I can give you a list of hundreds of apes. People that needed money to feed their children. People who were sleeping in their car and couldn't afford a hotel room. Okay? People whose house burned down. Their mother died. Their wife was pregnant. People whose car broke down. I could go on. Women facing domestic abuse from an abusive husband. Okay? I've helped people. Okay? So you're calling me a beggar. How am I a beggar if I'm the one helping people? Doesn't make sense, right? No, you haven't. I never gave you a dime. Now, that's the only true thing Cindy has said so far. You never gave me a dime. That is correct. Listen to me. What you just said is correct, Cindy. You never gave me a dime. So how am I a beggar if you never gave me any money? Cindy, listen to me. Go home, get your shine box, and do yourself a favor. Go get an MRI of the brain. You don't make any sense. When you speak, there's absolutely no intellect. There is no intelligence. Everything you're saying, you make yourself sound like you're mentally off. You understand? Okay? John, listen to me. I don't lie. This is what happened, John. When I first started my YouTube channel back in 2021, I don't know why, I can't explain it. My first video, John, if you don't believe me, you could go look it up. Go look up my first video. I think I put it on my community page, the link. If you go scroll down a little bit, it says this video got over 100,000 views. My first video got over 100,000 views. I instantly went from 0 subs to over 10,000 subs. It was like it happened in an instant. It happened in like a couple of days. Now, what happened, John, is over the past 2 years, my subs, went up and down. At some point, it went from 10,000. When I mentioned that Adam Area was a scam, I said that allegedly, right? My subs went from 10,000 down to 9,000. And then they started to go back up. I started doing food videos, started doing jokes. Next thing I know, I was at 11,000 subs. Then I got to about 11,400 subs. I stood there for so long. I was at that level for so long, 11,400 subs. Then I went to 11,500 subs, which is where I'm currently at. Look, I don't buy subs, all right? There's something not right. There's something not right. I don't buy subs. John, I went from having videos that had 100,000 views, 75,000 views, 50,000 views, 25,000 views to videos that have 5 views. There's something not right. But you want to know something? Most of you might say, why do you bother, right? Why do you bother, Apefather, if you're getting such little views? I'm explaining it to you. My short videos get a lot of views, John. My short videos, a lot of them get 5,000 views. A lot of them get 3,000, 2,000 views. And I'm not in this for the money. I'm already very successful. I know that none of you want to accept it, but I'm doing okay. I'm living a pretty good life. I don't need YouTube money. I'm doing it more because I actually love YouTube. I love having a forum. I love having an opportunity. I like attention. You understand? I like promoting my music. Even you want to laugh? Look, how many times I'm a musician? How many times have I played in a bar? You understand? And there was only maybe 2 people in the bar or 3 people in the bar. It still gave me pleasure. You want to know? It still gave me pleasure to play the piano and to entertain those 3 people with my music. It did. Now, look, I've had a concert. Marty Golden, who was the Brooklyn senator, he hired me one time to do a big, gigantic show at Marine Park. There was like 2,000 people there, and I did my Billy Joel tribute show, and I entertained over 2,000 people. Now that was like the greatest feeling that I've ever had in my whole life. But the point is, whether I'm talking to 2,000 people, this is the point, or whether I'm talking to 3 people, I'm still promoting my music, or I'm still promoting, whatever it is I want to promote, comedy, food videos. So that's it. I love doing YouTube. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the entertainment. I'm doing it for the enjoyment. And maybe just maybe one day I might be able to do something because I have a very strong work ethic. You all call me a bum. Do you know I have over 18,000 videos uploaded? Do you realize that? I have actually, to be specific, I have 18,500 videos currently uploaded. Do you know that the world's largest YouTube channel, which is called T Series, has 19,000 videos uploaded? So I am approaching the largest YouTube channel. I am approaching, okay, with in terms of the most uploaded videos. That's not too shabby. Come on. And I have like well over 7.2 million views. I'm growing. Everybody keeps telling me my channel's dead. I don't think it's dead. No, it's not dead when you have almost 7.3 million views. You have 11,500. You want to know I'm rated? I bet you didn't know this. I'm rated in America. Are you ready? In America, the 35th hundred most popular YouTuber according to Social Blade. Is it? I think it's social. Is it Social Blade? I think that's what it's called. So if you go up and look that up, go up and look up on Social Blade, Apefather is voted the 35th hundred most popular YouTuber in America. That's pretty good. America has 350 million people. So I am growing. My channel is growing. I have a rating of a B minus on Social Blade. That's not too bad. Listen to me, Cindy. I'm not lying. I have like 18,500 videos, you sick nut job. This woman, I don't even think it's a woman. I think it's Lou. Hey, what's up, Tommy from the Bronx? Well, listen, at least Tommy admits one thing. I'm a good piano player. Now, I have told all of you many, many times, I do not consider myself a singer. Okay? I sing for fun. Like, look, listen to me, don't you all do things for fun? Like, here's an example. I take my kids bowling. You understand? I take my kids bowling. Am I a professional friggin' bowler? No, I suck. But I have fun when I bowl. Me and my friends, we go out, we shoot a little pool. I play pool at the bar. I'm not a good pool player, but it's fun. I enjoy playing friggin' pool. I once in a while, whatever it is. I may do anything. I go play pinball. I play. I'm no pinball wizard like friggin' Elton John. Listen, there's certain things that we do in this world for entertainment and for fun. How many times have I been in a bar and it's a karaoke, right? And people go up and they sing. They suck. They suck. But they're not trying to be American Idol. You understand? They're going up, they're singing because it's fun. Karaoke, it's fun. So, when I sing and I do a video, you want to know the way I look at it? I get views from that video. It's another video. Okay. Some people actually like the way I sing. Look, you want to laugh? I've had people compliment me. They said I had some people actually told me I wasn't a good piano player. I there was this one guy, I never forget this. This guy made me laugh. He goes, I got to tell you something. You are a great singer. This is what he said to me. You're not so good at the piano, though. I never got, that was the first time in the history of my life I ever got that, where someone said I was a good singer and I was a bad piano player. The thing is this, look, you can't please everyone in this world. You understand? You can't please. Look, you want to laugh? Billy Joel is probably the most successful singer, songwriter, piano player that has probably ever lived in our great country. Okay, he is basically a treasure of America. Billy Joel, a legend. Okay, do you know that Billy Joel does not consider himself a singer? He doesn't. Billy Joel always wanted to just be a songwriter. That was his whole thing. He wanted to be a songwriter, and he wanted other people to sing his music. But just during the time when he was coming out, the singer-songwriter era started. So he was at the right time in the right place where people. It happened to Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow actually was the piano player for Beth Midler. You understand? He used to write songs. He was like the musical director, the piano player for Beth Midler. She was the one singing all the songs, but eventually Barry Manilow went off because it was that era, the singer-songwriter era, and he started singing. So Barry Manilow never considered himself a singer. There's a lot of people out there. Elton John, he started off as a songwriter. I think the guy's name was Dick James Productions, and he was just writing song for other people. It happened to Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton started off, he was just a songwriter. I could go on and on and on. Look, I don't consider myself a singer, but I enjoy it. I sing for fun, and I really don't care if you don't like it. Can I be honest with you? I don't care. So if you get kicks and if you get enjoyment saying I suck and I can't sing, and you could do it. It doesn't make a difference to me. I enjoy singing. I think I'm a decent singer. Hey, I can carry a tune. You know what I mean? I sing in key. I think I put a decent amount of passion in my singing. See, but a lot of times what happens, people can't distinguish when I'm joking. There's times when I'm singing, but I'm joking. Like for instance, when I sing "Coming to America," and I'm singing like "She's Your Queen," or I'm singing "So Glow," or I'm singing the Bee Gees. I'm singing like "Staying Alive." I'm not trying to be serious. I'm trying to be a clown. So sometimes I'll sing like that, and people will say to me, "Man, you suck. You suck." I'm just joking. It's supposed to be funny. When I'm trying to sing, honestly, is when I sing Billy Joel. Like if I sing a Billy Joel song, Big Shot, Vienna, whatever it is, New York State of Mind. I'm trying to sing because that I had a Billy Joel tribute band. I used to perform all over Brooklyn, all over Bay Ridge with my Billy Joel tribute band. Anyway, let me see what's going on here with these comments. Richie should have been a wrestler for the WWE, sure. Apefather on Raw. Apefather said, "Look, you keep saying the same thing, Antonio. Look, hey, what's up, Sancho? How you doing? Is pain pills daddy's boy here?" Dale. I don't see Dale here. I'll look up that wrestler. Um, Look, I'm just gonna tell you my opinion on Lou. I think Lou, now this is just subject to my opinion. I think Lou cheats for views. I think Lou cheats. Okay, this is just my opinion. I'll say it's alleged because they can't prove it. But okay, let me ask you all a question. You all have like common sense, right? You all have a little bit of common sense. Why would anyone willingly, think about this for a second, shut down a channel, a YouTube channel that has over 80,000 subscribers and over 73 million views? Now you all realize that Lou's channel was shut down, right? Can we all at least agree on this? Listen to me. Can we all agree that Lou's previous channel was shut down? Okay, so now we have to ask ourselves this question. Why was it shut down? Why was it shut down? Okay, so let's talk about the potential options of why Lou's channel, his previous channel, was shut down. One reason is he intentionally shut it down himself because he felt that maybe he didn't have a disclaimer, or maybe he felt that there was things that could get him into legal trouble. So he willingly shut it down. Look, Lou did say a lot of effed up shit. Lou said he had insider connections. He had insider information. Lou didn't have a disclaimer. So it is a strong possibility that Lou willingly shut down his channel on his own because he feared going back into prison. Okay, so that's one possibility. Let's talk about another possibility. Okay, YouTube shut his channel down. Now, maybe YouTube found out somehow that Lou was getting views in an unfair, unethical way. Maybe he's creating accounts. They saw it was coming from the same IP address. You follow me? And that he was cheating to get subs. And he was, because you realize that all of us could do this, right? You understand. All of us could just create an unlimited amount of Gmail accounts or something of that nature, and we could just, click on our videos from different Gmail accounts, and, we could subscribe to our channel from these fake made-up Gmail accounts. Like every hater's got like 20 to 100 Gmail accounts to their name, right? We all know this, okay? So maybe YouTube established that Lou was getting views in an unfair way and was getting subs in an unfair way. Now, again, everything I'm saying is alleged. I can't prove it. We're just giving hypotheticals, okay? Okay, well, how else could you explain it? Tell me, what possible reason can any one of you give to me of why Lou shut down a channel that had over 80,000 subscribers and over 73 million views? Why would anyone do that? And start from the beginning and start from scratch. Yeah, but John, I hate to break it to you. Lou isn't doing too much false shit that he used to do before. He's still, using the same exact name that he had before, the previous channel. Okay? He's still talking a lot of shit, that he's a millionaire and all this shit, and all of these stocks that he thinks that are going to do well, XRP, well, that's a cryptocurrency, and AMC, and so I don't think that that's the reason. I don't think the reason why Lou shut down his channel was because of fear of the SEC. I believe, and this is just my opinion, Lou is cheating. He's cheating. Lou is using fake accounts to give himself views. Lou is using fake accounts to give himself subscribers. That's why you notice how he has this consistent growth. But do you notice how his growth is not going very quickly? Who notices that? Lou waits a while and gives himself 100 subs. Lou waits a while. He's not. See, I think that Lou is trying to keep under YouTube's radar, because I think Lou could potentially give himself 80,000 subs again, 90,000 subs. But I think if he does that, I think YouTube is going to vaporize his channel. So do you notice how he's going at a very a slow pace, where he's slowly increasing his views, he's slowly increasing his subs, because he wants to keep out of YouTube's radar. Now, that's just my opinion. I think that Lou probably has legitimately to his name 1,000 subscribers. I think he has 1,000 real subscribers. And I think that if he was, okay, you want me to prove it to all of you right now? Who wants me to prove it to you? Okay. When Lou first started this new channel, okay, it was called Behind the Streets. Do you know that he only had 1,000 subscribers? His videos were getting 1,000 views, 500 views. He was getting nothing. So now how do you explain that? How do you explain that? And then all of a sudden, he changed his channel to Lou, I don't want to say the name because I don't want to give him any clout, but you know the channel name. And then suddenly it started growing consistently. How did it go from it wasn't growing at all to that it was growing consistently? And another thing, even though it's growing consistently, Lou used to have over 80,000 subs. He only has 12,500 subs. Where's the other subs? Like there's literally like 70,000 subs that seem to vanish. How do you explain that? How do you explain that 70,000 subs are not friggin' resubscribing to Lou? You know why 70,000 subs are not resubscribing to Lou? It's because they're all fake. They're all made up accounts. And Lou himself is using these fake accounts, you understand, to give himself subscribers through his fake made up Gmail accounts. And Lou is giving himself fake views. That's the bottom line. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't cheat, Antonio Miranda. Look, you could say I only have 10 people here. You could say I only get 5 views. You could say I only get 10 views. But do you want to know the difference between me and Lou? Antonio Miranda, I don't cheat. My 7.3 million views, Antonio Miranda, are real. My 11.5 thousand subscriptions are real. I don't cheat. So you can say whatever you want about me. And you want to know what the funny thing is? I don't cheat, and I still got more friggin' views from Lou, who is cheating. Lou is cheating. I'm not cheating, and I still have more views than friggin' Lou. Again, I'll say it's alleged because they can't prove it, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not jealous. Why am I jealous of Lou? Cindy, Lou doesn't own a house. Lou doesn't own a car. In my opinion, Cindy, Lou doesn't own a portfolio. He has no stocks. Lou has no money. He doesn't eat at restaurants. I eat at a restaurant every night, $200-300 a night. I have a $600,000 house. I have a $30,000 car. I have over a $500,000 trust fund for my children. I have a multi-million-dollar life insurance policy that, I could go on and on and on. My wife has a gigantic settlement coming in from the VCF. Why am I jealous of Lou? Why am I jealous of Lou, Cindy? Well, I'll tell you what, Antonio, let me ask you a question. Would you agree to this? Lou's channel was shut down, correct? Once before. Do you at least agree to that? Okay. So what would happen, Antonio, if Lou's channel was shut down again? I'm just, you know how you like to compare me to Dennis Rodman and all that shit? Okay. So we're speaking hypothetical, Antonio. We're speaking hypothetical. Let's say for some crazy reason, Lou's channel was shut down again for a second time. Would you then at least acknowledge something is rotten in Denmark? Would you at least acknowledge something's not right? You know what's crazy about all your haters? You know what's crazy about all of you people? Lou's channel will be shut down for a second time, and you will still not see nothing wrong with it. You'll all be like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. You'll be like, no, just disregard that. Lou will start a new channel behind the bars. What was this? The channel's called Behind the Streets. The next channel is going to be called Behind the Bars. Okay, but what I'm saying to you, Antonio, is this. Now, you're not paying attention, okay? Wake up and smell the cappuccino, Antonio. You're deflecting. If Lou's second channel is shut down, would you find something wrong with that? We already know that his first channel was shut down. If his now new channel, his current channel, was shut down, answer the question, Antonio. Would you finally admit something is rotten in Denmark, something is not right. But Antonio, you sound like an idiot now. If you're admitting that there's something rotten with Lou, then you're admitting that all of his views that he's getting are not real. All of his views that he's getting are fake. All of his subscriptions that he's getting is fake. Like, Antonio, how could you say right now that you find something rotten with Lou, but then feel it's justifiable if he passes me in views? He's fucking cheating. He's cheating. And you want to know what the funny thing is? Even though he's cheating, I'm still ahead of him. I am still technically at least 1.6 million views ahead of Lou. I am still 1.6 million views ahead of Lou, and he's cheating. He's cheating. And I'm still beating him. But John, let me ask you a question. John Binton, once again, you guys I really sometimes question your IQ. I sometimes question your intellect and your intelligence. John, would you agree, John Binton, that Lou's first channel was shut down? Yes, it's a yes or no question, John. Would you agree that Lou's first channel was shut down? Let's see if he answers me. Okay, so now let's say he says yes. So John, let's assume that Lou's second channel now is vaporized. Let's assume his second channel is shut down. How much more evidence do you need that there is something not right about Lou? How much more evidence? John, would you need a third channel to be shut down? A fourth channel to be shut down? A fifth channel to be shut down? I mean, John, use some effing common sense. The guy's first channel was shut down. If his second channel is shut down, don't you understand what that means? It means that YouTube possibly is detecting something fraudulent going on. Don't you understand that? Now, again, of course I have to say it's alleged. You make fun of me when I say alleged because I can't prove it. I'm not YouTube. I'm not YouTube. So how can I sit here and make a statement, you know what I mean, without saying alleged? I have to say alleged because, look, all I can tell you is this. Lou's channels, okay, is something wrong with them. There's something not right. Because no one goes from having over 80,000 subscribers and then only has 12,500 subscribers. There is like over 80% of his subscribers are not resubscribing to Lou. There is something not right. And I noticed that he's growing at a very, very small pace. He's not growing, Lou used to get, I think, 1 million views a week or more. I think even more than that. He was getting insane amounts of views. His views are not the same. His viewership is not. It's almost like he's intentionally trying to grow at a small pace. But you're saying his AMC subs never came back. All right, so let me ask you this question, John. According to your theory, I love to win. I should have been a lawyer in my life. According to your theory, if everybody sold AMC, this is John Binton's theory, right? Then shouldn't I be losing subs, John? John, shouldn't the Apefather be losing subs? Shouldn't my subs go from, according to your theory, Lou used to have over 80,000 subs. So now all of his AMC subs are gone. They sold. They want nothing to do with Lou anymore, correct? Isn't this your theory? Okay. So with that same theory, shouldn't I have lost subs? Shouldn't my subs have gone from 11,000 down to 2,000? So how do you explain, John, that I have not lost any subscriptions, John? How do you explain this? I have not lost any subscriptions. My subscriptions have gone up. How do you explain that? It doesn't make a difference, regulator. You see, regulator, listen to me. You're such a mamaluke. Listen to me. All of my subscriptions are AMC. Do you want me to prove it to you? Do you want me to prove it to you? Listen to me. I hate this guy to regulate it because I give this guy logic. I give this guy like undisputed evidence and he still argues with me. When I started in 2021, I had like no subscribers. I had like 100 subscribers to my channel, regulator. Follow me on this. I made my first AMC video, and my subscribers instantly went from 100 to well over 10,000. Well over 10,000. Okay. So, what I'm trying to make you understand is that at least 90% of my subscribers are AMC related. So, according to John Bitten's theory, if people sold AMC and they gave up on AMC, and that's the reason why they're not resubscribing to Lou, that same theory should also prove that I should lose subscribers. My subscribers should have gone from 11.5 thousand down to like 2,000, according to John Bitten's theory. This is what the facts are. The facts are all of my subs are active. They came from AMC. They're all active. Okay. The thing is, if they sold AMC, they should unsubscribe to me, right? Just like they're not resubscribing to Lou. Correct? Okay. So the thing is, Lou, there's something rotten with his channel. There's something rotten to the core. But John, you're missing the point. My God, this guy's, okay, John, listen to me. You're missing the point. The point is this, okay? Lou had try to follow this, please try. Lou had over 80,000 subscribers, correct? Okay. Why does he only have 12,500? Why doesn't he have 80,000? So the reason you're giving me is because people lost interest in AMC. This is the reason you're giving me. They sold AMC, or they think Lou is a con man, a fraud, whatever the case may be, right? So they did not resubscribe to his channel. So in essence, if what you're saying is true, all of the same people who subscribed to me who were in AMC, right, are now no longer in AMC. They, according to your theory, they sold AMC, they're done, blah, blah, blah. They want nothing to do with Lou. They want nothing to do with me. I would go from 11,500 subscribers down to 2,000. So how do you explain that that's not happening? What is it so this is what you're saying to me, John. Here's John, what he's saying. He's saying that they all just decided to stay with me anyway. I'm not watching Apefather, but let me just keep subscribed to him. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, guys, this is a very interesting discussion, but I do have to go now and feed my family. My children are home from school, and we are ready to go out to eat like royalty, baby. Like Buckingham Palace style. Lou's going to go eat some sausage, some dark meat. I'm going to go eat a real dinner, a real man's dinner. Okay, I love how Cindy always defends Lou. Oh, he doesn't want waiters and waitresses touching him. Yeah, he doesn't want. He has no problem with other people touching him, though. Anyway, this live stream, it's not financial advice, not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. It's all entertainment. Remember, it's entertainment purposes only, because I am the world's greatest entertainer. And you'll see my YouTube channel is going to keep growing. My views are going to keep growing. My short videos are going to keep growing. My weight's going to keep growing. Everything's going to keep growing. V for victory. Everything's for entertainment purposes only. Take care. Brush your hair. See ya. Hate to be ya.